video, I'm going to show you how to start mining Bitcoin from your home computer. Hello, in this video, I'm going to show you how to start mining Bitcoin from your home computer. Bitcoin is a digital currency that is quickly growing in popularity and can be used to purchase items online or even traded for other currencies. To mine Bitcoin, you will need a powerful computer and special software. I'm going to show you everything you need to get started right now. I'm going to break down the recent news of New York denying Greenidge Air's permit and what it could mean for the future of the company. I want to talk about something that's been on a lot of people's minds lately. Earlier this week, New York denied Greenidge Air their air quality permit, which has some people worried about the future of the company. In this video, I'm going to break down what exactly happened and what it could mean for Greenidge Air and its shareholders. Before we continue our video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more videos. What is crypto mining? Crypto mining is the process of verifying and adding transaction records to a public ledger, known as a blockchain. Miners are rewarded with cryptocurrency for their efforts, which incentivizes people to participate in the process. In order to be effective, crypto miners need access to high-powered computers and specialized software. The competition to verify and add blocks to the blockchain is intense, and miners must use all available resources to stay ahead of the competition. As more people become interested in mining cryptocurrency, the difficulty of the process increases. This ensures that only those with the most powerful computers and best software are able to successfully mine cryptocurrency. Crypto mining is an essential part of how cryptocurrency works, and it provides an important incentive for people to participate in the process. How to start mining cryptocurrencies? Cryptocurrency mining is the process by which individuals earn digital currencies by verifying and adding transactions to the blockchain digital ledger. In return for their services, miners are rewarded with cryptocurrency tokens. Cryptocurrency mining can be done in a number of ways, but the most common method is through the use of specialized devices known as ASICs, which are designed specifically for mining certain digital currencies. ASICs are expensive, so many miners choose to join pools in order to increase their chances of earning rewards. When a pool successfully mines a block, the rewards are shared among all members of the pool according to their contribution. Cryptocurrency mining is a highly energy-intensive process, so it is important to consider the power consumption of your chosen ASIC before making a purchase. You will also need to factor in the cost of cooling equipment, as ASICs produce a lot of heat when they are in operation. If you are interested in starting to mine cryptocurrencies, there are a few things you will need to get started. In addition to an ASIC and associated equipment, you will also need access to a reliable internet connection and some basic computer hardware such as a motherboard, CPU, and RAM. Once you have all of the necessary equipment, you can begin setting up your ASIC and starting to mine. Different methods of mining cryptocurrencies. Crypto mining is the process of verifying digital transactions and adding them to an ever-growing public ledger, the so-called blockchain. It's basically a way of using computer power to solve complex mathematical problems, and in return, miners are rewarded with cryptocurrency. While most people mine Bitcoin, there are actually more than 1,600 different types of cryptocurrencies available today. There are different methods of mining cryptocurrencies. One popular method is solo mining, which is when an individual miner uses their own personal computer to verify transactions and add them to the blockchain. Another common method is pool mining, which is when a group of miners join forces and share processing power in order to increase the chances of finding a block and being rewarded with cryptocurrency. Cloud mining is another option, and this is when a miner rents processing power from a company that owns a mining farm. The final method is hardware mining, and this is when individuals invest in purpose-built Bitcoin ASIC miner stall. This requires quite a lot of upfront investment. Mining rewards are not consistent and will vary based on the value of the cryptocurrency, the difficulty of the math problems being solved, and how many other miners there are competing for the rewards. When Bitcoin first launched in 2009, each block mined resulted in a 50 BTC reward. That reward was cut in half in 2012, and it was halved again in 2016. The current reward for successfully mining a block of Bitcoin is 12.5 BTC. As more people begin to mine Bitcoin and competition increases, the math problems will become more difficult to solve, and rewards will continue to be halved every 4 years until all 21 million Bitcoins have been mined. Different methods of mining cryptocurrencies: solo mining, pool mining, cloud mining, hardware mining. Is crypto mining worth it? Crypto mining is the process of verifying and adding transactions to the blockchain, which is the digital ledger of all cryptocurrency transactions. Miners are rewarded with cryptocurrency for their work, which they can then sell or exchange for other currencies or goods. Cryptocurrency mining can be profitable, but it is also risky. The price of cryptocurrencies can fluctuate wildly, and miners may not always be able to sell their coins for a profit. Additionally, crypto mining requires a lot of energy and can harm the environment. For these reasons, some people believe that crypto mining is not worth it. Others believe that crypto mining is a worthwhile investment. They point to the potential profits that can be made from mining, as well as the fact that crypto mining helps to secure the blockchain and keep it running smoothly. Additionally, crypto mining can be done from anywhere in the world, so it is not restricted to just one location. Whether or not crypto mining is worth it ultimately depends on each individual's circumstances and goals. Some people may find it to be a profitable endeavor, while others may not. Ultimately, only you can decide if crypto mining is right for you. Is crypto mining legal? Is crypto mining legal? This is a question with a bit of a complicated answer. The legality of cryptocurrency mining depends on a few different factors, including the location of the mines and the type of cryptocurrency being mined. In general, however, most countries have either embraced cryptocurrency mining or have taken a hands-off approach. Cryptocurrency mining is the process of verifying transactions and adding new blocks to a blockchain. In return for their work, miners are rewarded with cryptocurrency. Bitcoin, for example, rewards miners with new bitcoins. Ethereum rewards miners with Ether. Cryptocurrency mining requires a lot of energy and hardware, both of which can be expensive. So where are most mines located? A 2015 study found that 58% of Bitcoin mines were located in China. Other popular locations include the United States, 16%, Iceland, 5%, and Russia, 4%. It's worth noting that these numbers may have changed since the study was published. For example, China has cracked down on cryptocurrency in recent years. As for whether cryptocurrency mining is legal, it really depends on the country. In some countries, like China, cryptocurrency mining is illegal. In other countries, like the United States, it is legal but heavily regulated. And in still other countries, like Canada, it is legal and lightly regulated. So, if you're wondering whether crypto mining is legal in your country, you'll need to do some research to find out. What is the Greenidge Air Permit? The Greenidge Air Permit is a document that authorizes the company to operate its air emission sources by the state's air pollution control regulations. The permit sets forth the conditions under which the company must operate its emission sources, and it requires the company to submit annual reports detailing its compliance with the permit conditions. The Greenidge Air Permit is an important part of the company's environmental compliance program, and it ensures that the company is taking steps to protect air quality in the community. What the plant was used for. The Greenidge power plant in Dresden, New York was used to generate electricity from natural gas. The plant was owned by AES Corporation and operated by Altex Services. Incorporated, the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation, DEC, issued a permit to AES Corp to construct and operate the power plant in compliance with the state's air pollution regulations. The permit required AES Corp to install air pollution control devices to reduce emissions of nitrogen oxides, NOx, sulfur dioxide, SO2, and particulate matter, PM. The permit also required the company to monitor air quality and report emissions data to the DEC. In December of 2015, the DEC issued a revised air permit for the Greenidge power plant, which included more stringent emission limits for NOx and SO2. The DEC also required AES Corp to submit a plan to reduce PM emissions. In response to the revised air permit, AES Corp announced that it would shut down the power plant. The decision to shut down the plant was made because the cost of upgrading the facility to meet the new emission limits would have been too high. As a result of the shutdown, approximately 100 workers lost their jobs. Greenidge Air turned to building Bitcoin mining. The company had originally planned to use its natural gas-fired power plant to provide electricity for the village of Dresden, NY. But with the decline of the coal industry, the plant was no longer needed. So the company decided to put its excess electricity to use by mining Bitcoin, a digital currency that is produced by solving complex math problems. Bitcoin mining requires a lot of computing power, and Greenidge's power plant has enough unused capacity to make it a viable option. By selling its excess electricity to Bitcoin miners, Greenidge can keep its power plant operational and generate revenue for the village. In addition, the Bitcoin mining operations will help to offset the carbon emissions from the power plant. As a result, Greenidge's transition from coal to Bitcoin mining is a win-win for the company and the environment. How will the Greenidge Air Permit impact businesses in Hartford? The Greenidge Air Permit will require businesses in Hartford to comply with certain emissions standards. The impact of these standards will vary from business to business, depending on the type of emissions they produce. Some businesses may need to invest in new equipment or make changes to their manufacturing process. Others may find that they can meet the standards without making any major changes. In either case, the air permit will have a significant impact on businesses in Hartford. Compliance with the standards will help to protect air quality in the city and ensure that businesses are operating in a safe and environmentally friendly manner. What are some of the requirements of the Greenidge Air Permit? The Greenidge Air Permit is a document that regulates the emission of air pollutants from the Greenidge power plant in New York. The permit sets forth specific requirements for the plant's operation, including limits on the types and amounts of pollutants that can be emitted. The permit also requires the plant to implement certain measures to control its emissions, such as installing pollution control equipment and monitoring its emissions. In addition, the permit imposes penalties for violations of its terms. The Greenidge Air Permit is thus an important tool for protecting the environment from the harmful effects of air pollution. Why the Greenidge Air Permit was denied? The Greenidge Air Permit was denied due to the high levels of emissions that the power plant would produce. The main pollutant of concern is sulfur dioxide, which can cause acid rain and respiratory problems. The power plant would also emit large amounts of particulates, including soot and dust. These pollutants can cause lung and heart disease, as well as aggravate asthma. In addition, the power plant would release mercury into the air, which can contaminate water supplies and cause brain damage in children. While the power plant would create jobs and provide energy for the area, the health risks posed by the emissions are too great to justify its construction. What is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual currency that uses cryptography for security. It is not issued by any central authority, making it decentralized. Bitcoin, the first and most well-known cryptocurrency, was created in 2009. Since then, there have been numerous other cryptocurrencies created. Cryptocurrencies are often traded on decentralized exchanges and can also be used to purchase goods and services. Bitcoin, for example, can be used to buy furniture or book a hotel room. Cryptocurrencies are often lauded for their security and anonymity. Transactions made with cryptocurrency are often irreversible, meaning that once you've made a transaction, it cannot be canceled or refunded. This makes cryptocurrency ideal for large purchases or high-value transactions. Cryptocurrency is still a relatively new phenomenon, and it remains to be seen whether it will gain wide adoption. However, its ease of use and security make it an intriguing option for those looking for an alternative to traditional currency. Cryptocurrency is a type of digital currency that uses cryptography for security and anti-counterfeiting measures. Public and private keys are used to sign transactions and provide security. There are several types of cryptocurrencies, with Bitcoin being the most well-known. Cryptocurrencies are decentralized and often do not require a central bank or administrator. They can be used for peer-to-peer transactions and are often faster and more efficient than traditional methods, such as wire transfers. Cryptocurrencies are mined through a process of verifying and adding transaction records to a public ledger called a blockchain. Miners are rewarded with cryptocurrency for their work in verifying and adding transactions to the blockchain. Bitcoin, for example, is mined through a process called proof of work, which requires miners to solve complex computational puzzles to verify transactions and add them to the blockchain. Ethereum, another popular cryptocurrency, is mined through a process called proof of stake, which requires miners to stake their Ethereum to verify transactions. In both cases, miners are rewarded with cryptocurrency for their work in verifying transactions. Cryptocurrency mining is a computationally intensive process that requires specialized hardware known as ASICs, application-specific integrated circuits. ASICs are designed specifically for mining cryptocurrency and are much more efficient than general-purpose CPUs or GPUs, graphics processing units. Cryptocurrency mining is an energy-intensive process as well, with Bitcoin alone estimated to consume enough electricity to power 1.5 million homes. As cryptocurrencies become more popular, their energy consumption will likely increase as well. 5 largest minings in the world. 5. The mine in Ordos, China. The mine in Ordos, China, is one of the largest Bitcoin mines in the world. The facility, which is owned and operated by Bitmain, employs over 2,000 people. The mine is located in a remote area of the country, and it has been operational for several years. In addition to mining Bitcoin, the facility also mines other cryptocurrencies, such as Ethereum and Litecoin. The mine in Ordos is a major contributor to China's growing cryptocurrency industry. In 2017, the country was responsible for over 80% of the global Bitcoin mining operations. The mine in Ordos is a prime example of China's dominance in the cryptocurrency industry. It is run by Bitmain Technologies, a Chinese company that also manufactures mining hardware. In addition to Bitcoins, the mine also mines for other cryptocurrencies, such as Ethereum and Litecoin. The mine is powered by hydroelectricity, and its cooling system uses water from a nearby lake. The mine is currently estimated to generate around $150 million in annual revenue. 4. The Genesis Block in Georgia, USA. Bitcoin mining is big business these days, and nowhere is this more evident than at the Genesis Block in Georgia, USA. This massive Bitcoin mine is housed in an old factory and spans an incredible 2 acres. Inside, hundreds of computers hum 24/7 as they work to solve complex mathematical problems. The reward for their efforts? Newly minted Bitcoins. At current prices, the Genesis Block is churning out around $150,000 worth of Bitcoin every day. That's an impressive haul by any standards, but it's also just a drop in the bucket compared to the global Bitcoin mining industry, which is now estimated to be worth billions of dollars. So whether you're a casual miner or a big-time player, there's no doubt that the Genesis Block is one of the hottest places to be in the world of Bitcoin mining. 3. Bitfury in the Republic of Georgia. The Republic of Georgia is home to one of the largest Bitcoin mines in the world, operated by Bitfury. The company has invested heavily in the country and employs a large workforce there. Bitcoin mining is a highly energy-intensive process, and the mine is powered by a mix of hydroelectric and thermal power. Bitfury has been working to make its operations more sustainable and has installed a system that captures waste heat from the mining process and uses it to heat homes in the nearby community. The company is also working on a project to plant trees in the area around the mine in order to offset its carbon emissions. These efforts have helped to make Bitfury a major contributor to the Georgian economy and have transformed the country into a hub for Bitcoin mining. In addition to mining Bitcoin, the Bitfury mine also provides mining services for other digital currencies, such as Ethereum and Litecoin. The company plans to expand its operations in the future, and it is currently building a new data center in Sweden. 2. Gastio in the Czech Republic. Gastio is one of the world's largest Bitcoin mines, located in the Czech Republic. The mine is operated by a company called Bitfury, which is one of the leading providers of Bitcoin mining hardware and software. The mine is situated in an area with a very low cost of electricity, which makes it very efficient. In addition, the Czech Republic has a very stable political environment, which makes it an attractive location for Bitcoin mining. Gastio has been in operation since 2014 and has already mined a significant number of Bitcoins. The company plans to expand its operations in the Czech Republic, and it is currently constructing a new data center. This will allow Gastio to increase its Bitcoin mining capacity and become even more profitable. Gastio is also a member of the Bitcoin Foundation and is committed to supporting the development of the Bitcoin ecosystem. The company's CEO, Marek Palatinis, is a well-known figure in the industry and is a vocal advocate for Bitcoin. Gastio provides an essential service to the Bitcoin community and is a major player in the industry. 1. Kentminer in Sweden. Sweden is home to one of the largest Bitcoin mines in the world, Kentminer. The mine is located in a small town called Boden, near the Arctic Circle. Kentminer was founded in 2013, and it has been operational since 2014. The mine is powered by hydroelectricity, which makes it one of the most environmentally friendly Bitcoin mines in operation. In addition, the cold climate helps to keep the computers cool, which is essential for effective mining. Kentminer currently employs about 40 people, and it is expected to generate $12 million in revenue this year. The company plans to expand its operations in the future, and it is currently building a new data center in Sweden. With its efficient operations and green energy powering its growth, Kentminer is poised to become one of the leading Bitcoin mines in the world. The Kentminer facility has been operational for several years and it has mined a significant number of Bitcoins. In addition to its large size, the Kankst miner facility is also notable for its low electricity costs. This is due to the fact that Sweden has some of the cheapest electricity in Europe. As a result, the Kankst miner facility is able to operate at a lower cost than many other Bitcoin mines. Biggest mine of the U.S. The United States is home to some of the largest and most productive mines in the world. Here are 4 of the biggest mines currently operating in the U.S. The Bingham Canyon Mine in Utah is one of the largest copper mines in the world, producing over 16 billion pounds of copper annually. The mine also produces gold and silver. The North Antelope Rochelle Mine in Wyoming is the largest coal mine in the U.S., producing over 28 million tons of coal each year. The mine has been in operation since 1983. The Fort Knox Mine in Alaska is one of the largest gold mines in the world, producing over 3 million ounces of gold annually. The mine has been in operation since 1996. The Nevada Gold Mines are a group of 8 gold mines located in Nevada that produce over 5 million ounces of gold annually. The mines are jointly owned by Barrick Gold Corporation and Newmont Corporation. Biggest crypto minings. The Bitcoin mining process requires a lot of computing power and energy, which is why large mines have cropped up around the world to meet demand. Some of the largest mines are located in China, where electric rates are relatively low and there is an abundant supply of coal-fired power plants. Other large mines can be found in Iceland, Georgia, and the United States. Due to its large population and demand for Bitcoin, as well as its numerous hydroelectric dams that provide cheap, renewable energy. The Texas Bitcoin mine is the biggest in the U.S. and is located near an abundance of wind turbines that help to keep operating costs down. As Bitcoin continues to grow in popularity, it's likely that even more large mines will be built to meet demand. How much energy is using to mine a crypto? The amount of energy used to mine a cryptocurrency can vary depending on the type of currency and the efficiency of the mining equipment. For example, Bitcoin mining uses more energy than Ethereum mining because it requires more computational power. Additionally, newer and more efficient mining rigs use less electricity than older models. Generally speaking, cryptocurrency mining requires a significant amount of energy in order to solve the complex math problems that are necessary to validate transactions. This process is essential to maintaining the integrity of a blockchain, but it also has a large environmental impact. In fact, some estimates suggest that Bitcoin mining uses as much energy as the entire country of Denmark. As the popularity of cryptocurrencies continues to grow, it is important to find ways to reduce the energy consumption of mining operations. Otherwise, the environmental impact of these digital assets could become unsustainable. Bitcoin and the environment. Bitcoin mining is a process of verifying and adding transactions to the public ledger, known as the blockchain. The process requires a lot of computer power and energy, which results in high electricity consumption. In fact, a single Bitcoin transaction can use as much energy as an average American household uses in a day. This has led some to worry about the environmental impact of Bitcoin. However, it is important to put this into perspective. The amount of energy used for Bitcoin mining is still relatively small compared to other industries. For example, the global banking system uses 100 times more energy than Bitcoin mining. And while the energy used for Bitcoin mining has been increasing, it is still only a tiny fraction of global energy consumption. In fact, if Bitcoin were to replace just 10% of traditional financial transactions, it would use less than 1% of the world's energy. There are also ways to make Bitcoin mining more efficient. For example, many miners are now using renewable energy sources like solar and wind power. And as the technology continues to develop, it is likely that even more efficient methods will be found. So while there are some valid concerns about the environmental impact of Bitcoin mining, it is important to keep things in perspective. The reality is that Bitcoin mining still uses far less energy than many other industries and has the potential to be much more efficient in the future. The new Clean Energy Bill would set the United States on a path to dramatically reduce its greenhouse gas emissions and combat climate change. The bill, which was introduced by Senators John Kerry and Joe Lieberman, would establish a cap-and-trade system to limit emissions, while also investing in clean energy technologies and creating millions of green jobs. The bill has been praised by environmentalists, as it would make the United States a leader in the fight against climate change. However, some critics argue that the bill would impose too great of a burden on businesses and consumers. Nevertheless, The bill represents an important step forward in combating climate change and is likely to garner significant support in Congress. What is Bitcoin machine? A Bitcoin machine is a physical electronic device that allows customers to buy Bitcoins using cash or debit card. Purchases made with cash deposit are usually delivered within 10 minutes, while purchases made using debit card can take up to 1 to 2 days. The machines are connected to the internet, allowing the customer's transaction to be broadcasted to the Bitcoin network. Once the transaction is confirmed, the customer will receive their Bitcoins. Bitcoin machines are becoming increasingly popular as they offer a convenient way to purchase Bitcoins. For people who aren't into Bitcoin, they provide an easy way to get started with digital currencies. For experienced Bitcoin users, they provide a quick and easy way to get Bitcoins without having to go through an exchange. Bitcoin machines are typically located in high-traffic areas, such as airports, grocery stores, and malls. They offer customers a convenient way to buy Bitcoin without having to wait for bank transfer times or deal with online exchanges. How to use Bitcoin machine? Bitcoin machine is one of the most popular and convenient ways to buy and sell Bitcoin. Here's a quick guide on how to use it. First, you'll need to create an account with Bitcoin machine. This is a simple process that only requires your email address and a password. Once you've created your account, you can then deposit funds into it using your debit or credit card. Alternatively, you can also transfer funds from your bank account. Once you've deposited funds, you can then start buying and selling Bitcoin. The machine will automatically match you with buyers and sellers who are willing to trade at the current market price. You can then complete the trade by paying the seller directly with your debit or credit card, or by transferring funds from your bank account. Bitcoin machine is a quick and easy way to buy and sell Bitcoin. With its simple interface and convenient location, it's perfect for those looking to get started in the world of cryptocurrency trading. Yorkers are using Bitcoin machine. Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency, without a central bank or a single administrator, that can be sent from user to user on the peer-to-peer Bitcoin network without the need for intermediaries. Transactions are verified by network nodes through cryptography and recorded in a public distributed ledger called a blockchain. Bitcoin is unique in that there are a finite number of them, 21 million. Satoshi Nakamoto, Bitcoin's enigmatic founder, arrived at that number by assuming people would discover or mine a set number of blocks of transactions daily. Nakamoto's idea was to produce a currency independent of any central authority, transferable electronically, more or less instantly, with very low transaction fees. These miners can be thought of as the decentralized authority enforcing the credibility of the Bitcoin network. New Bitcoins are created roughly every 10 minutes, and the rate at which they are generated drops by half about every 4 years until all will be in circulation. Currently, around 18 million Bitcoin have been mined. The Bitcoin blockchain is a public ledger that records Bitcoin transactions. A novel solution accomplishes this without any trusted central authority. Maintenance of the blockchain is performed by a network of communicating nodes running Bitcoin software. Transactions of the form payer X sends Y Bitcoins to payees are broadcast to this network using readily available software applications. Network nodes can validate transactions, add them to their copy of the ledger, and then broadcast these ledger additions to other nodes. To achieve independent verification of the chain of ownership, each network node stores its own copy of the blockchain. 67. About every 10 minutes, a new group of accepted transactions, called a block, is created, added to the blockchain, and quickly published to all nodes dependent. The primary purpose of mining is to allow Bitcoin nodes to reach a secure consensus across everybody in the network. At first glance, it appears unlikely Yorkers would want anything more than cold hard cash, since many refuse to even open up Apple Pay accounts on their iPhones. But beyond cash, there are plenty other reasons for why one might use Bitcoin, whether it's for an investment portfolio or simply out of curiosity, and with an increasing number of ATMs popping up all over New York City. It seems like more and more people are getting curious about Bitcoin and how they can get their hands on some cryptocurrency themselves. Bitcoin machines are becoming increasingly popular, especially in cities like New York. The machines allow users to buy and sell Bitcoins, as well as to store them in a digital wallet. Bitcoin machines are usually located in high-traffic areas, such as subway stations or airports. This makes it convenient for people who want to invest in Bitcoins or use them to make purchases. The machines accept both cash and credit cards, making it easy for people to get started with Bitcoin. There are also a growing number of businesses that accept Bitcoin, so the use of the currency is only likely to increase. With the rise of Bitcoin, the machine may soon become a commonplace sight. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it and found it informative. For more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever we post a new video. Have a wonderful day.